Hi guys, I'm Gabriele Orlandini, also known as Seed from Purple Ace team, and today I'm gonna showcase you this beautiful list played by Matteo Paradiso to reach the first place in the PH Cup Edison format, so congrats Matteo. And I will explain you the details of the deck building choices that he made since he was in a rush after the tournament and couldn't provide the list himself.
Now a shout out to our sponsors, the first one being Grad, the best grading company in Europe based in pianetahobby in Milan. The second one is CARDTRADER, the online marketplace platform where you'll find the cards you need at market price in one shipment only. Create your account using the link right here. The third one, Game to Collect, is one of the top Italian sellers on the market, specializing in high-rarity American cards, code format, and misprints. They also collect your cards up to 85% of their value. Next one is Magician Circle, a local store in Trieste specialized in sealed and custom products. They also host events for all TCGs. Then shout out to GameLover, your favorite place based in Crema, where you can eat, play card games, table games, and also video games. Next we got ALIANDY, your go-to place in San Giovanni Lupatoto, where you can find mangas, comics, board games, singles, and tournaments for all TCGs. Then a shout out to Planet Fun, the best place to go in Rovato for weekly tournaments for all TCGs. Last local store we have is GamerLand, based in ABBIATEGRASso, Lombardy's best shop to buy singles, sealed, and play weekly tournaments. Then we have CHAPA'S Playmats. They produce amazing custom playmat that may have your own image on them. Last but not least, we have Dragon Ink. They produce our official PA jerseys and cloth mats. All their links are in the description down below, so don't forget to check them out.
So let's start with the monster compartment. With the tributes we have 3 Chaos, of course, the best Monarch, and 3 of Raiza. Why 3? Because Matteo told us that he prefers it instead of other tributes like Testalos, because it can solve a lot of bad situation bouncing defensive cards, lock opponent. Instead, Testalos many times could be dead if opponent has an empty hand, so he made a point. Going on, we have 2 Light and Darkness Dragon, which is the boss monster of the deck, and we almost always will have 2 tributes for them. They are meant to make opponent drain his resources trying to remove them, because they are so big, so it will be very difficult for opponent. Then we have 1 of Dark Dust Spirit. This card is so strong because it can be an X for 1 and it keeps returning in hand, so Soul Exchange will be never that card, and opponent has to play carefully, not extending his board so much, so very good card. Sangan 1-off is here to help frogs or Battle Fader for defending. In fact, we have 3 Battle Fader and then our frog compartment made of 3 Substitute, 3 Dupes Frog, 3 Swap Frog, and 2 Tribor. So why 3 dupes? This is another cool choice made by Matteo. He said that he wanted to play 3 to make the lock more consistent. In fact, if you end up drawing 1 of them, it's a bit of a problem usually, so he preferred to play 3 of them. Going on, we have classic hand drops, Dragoedia, Quartz, because we have almost 0 back row cards, and then 2 DD Crows for banishing monsters from opponent graveyard. Very good. As for the spells, magic cards, we have 3 Soul Exchange. They solve many problems, sacrificing opponent monsters. 2 Enemy Controller, 1 Brain, 1 Scapegoat, and then Typhoon and Storm for enemy back rows. In the end, we have 3 Pot of Avarice in order to reuse the lot of monsters we will have in grave. Also, we can discard our DD Crow, which we have in main, to reach the 5 monsters in grave and use the Pot of Avarice. Going on, as for the extra, Matteo said that he almost never used it, but I will show what he played in the extra anyway. We have Worm, Stardust, Colossal, Archfiend, Darkened Dragon, Black Rose, Urbellum, Fairy Dragon, Bryonic, Flamvel Huruquizus, Goyo, Magical Android, Catastor, Armory Arm, and Chimera Tech for machine matchups. As for the side deck, we have this spicy Brain Golem, which he used against Lightsworn decks because it shuts down Lightsworns completely. We see the effects, it annihilate light monsters. Then we have free Vanity Fiend for every deck with special summon in Edison, almost every deck, so very good card. Jinzo for trap cards, coupling it with Light and Darkness Dragon will end up in a win almost for sure because it locks opponent completely. Then we have free Snowman Eater. This is to remove Fossil Dina Pachycephalus, mostly because it's our biggest enemy with this deck. Then another Diddy Crow and Burial from a different dimension if opponent removes our stuff. In the end, free Twists. They are very useful to remove masks of Restrict and other annoying traps, which will shut down our strategy. So guys, that's all for this list. I hope you enjoyed the video. Try out the deck, let us know in the comments how it performs, and again, congrats Matteo for the result. See you with the next video by Purple Ace. Bye!
Toxic.